Our last presentation is from Mayor Roger Byrne from the village of Vernon Hills. Roger?
Scott, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's nice to see all of the chamber members here. You're, very respected by, I know myself and the trustees, and because you guys create jobs, you own businesses, and it's kind of important to say the least. So thank you for, doing what you do for all the towns that are in GLMV. So you can give yourselves a hand, for that, Anyway, I don't have a slide presentation. I'm going to try to tell you what's going on in town. Obviously, we have the Melody Farm development going up. That's 270,000 square feet of. It'll be retail. It'll be restaurants. It'll be a Whole Foods, Amazon. We have an Amazon in town now. Whole Foods, So in essence. Then there's 260 apartment units that are going to be built. It was a 55-acre site, 40 buildable. We participated with the purchase of the land. We floated TIF bonds in excess of 20 million. So, but in this instance, it's not pay as you go. We put the money up front to the developer, but these are non-exempt taxable bonds. Is that correct, Nikki? Yeah. So in essence, we have an absolute guarantee that they'll pay us back the 25 million if for some reason this didn't go forward. So TIFs can be kind of crazy because we did one at 45 and 21, and it's going to be completed this year, and that's going back probably over 20 years that we created that TIF. And but we had the Great Recession, and that, I'm sure everybody found that to be a real stimulating time for your business. And so that's going to get done, and that's good because the increment, we got about 15 million out in bonds there. But with that said, things are bumping along, and we opened our Menards. I don't know if anybody's been there yet, but it's kind of a big store and kind of I think a store that people will really like, especially people that do home improvements, because the lumber is, I guess, of a much higher quality because it's outside. That was an arduous epic because we got sued by some homeowners on that one, even though it was zoned for retail since 1988 when we annexed it into Vernon Hills, okay? And so that cost everybody some money, and the worst thing about that was it cost, the schools money, because that building's gonna pay probably about $300,000 plus a year in taxes and so on and so forth. So we have residential coming to town besides what Focus is doing at Melody Farms, the apartments going up. Pulte is doing, I think it's 126 homes, and that's on 97 acres that's part of the Cuneo estate. There'll still be the Cuneo Museum and Gardens, which is Loyola University, which, looks like they're gonna stick around. So, but as part of that project, we had Loyola, they're gonna put in an escrow account about $3-4 million to fix the mansion, because that place is a real money pit, to say the least, because just to do the roofs, the infrastructure, all that fun stuff, and kind of restore it to its old grandeur is an expensive proposition. So, and if they left, that would be our building. So that's why it took a while to get Pulte moving, to do their houses. So what else? We got another development going at Woodland Chase. That's at 45 and Prairie, Buffalo Grove Road, whatever you want to call it there. And it's going to be about 60 homes on 30 acres, and Icon will actually be the builder. And there, if you recall, they did a home in Vernon Hills, and a lot of the local contractors contributed to building a custom home in Greg's Landing, and the proceeds from the sale of the house went to what was it? St. Jude. Yeah, St. Jude. It went to St. Jude, which was so they're a quality builder. And anyway, I'll just go to summer celebration. That's going to start here in a couple of months in July. We're going to have some good headliners, and I don't have them listed. But what's the guy on Saturday night? Nails? What is it? Oh, he can't say it. Okay. All right, sorry about that, but I guess he'll be. I think he's country rock. All right. So anyway, and then we have our Oktoberfest every year, which is well attended. And I assume we're going to, you can ask us questions? Yes, sir. Well, with that said, I'm done then. So thank you for coming today.
Thanks, Roger. Okay, with that being said, I want to thank all the mayors for their presentations today. It's always great to hear what's going on with our 4 communities, but I will open it up now for questions and answers. So if you have a question, raise your hand, stand up, I'll recognize you, tell me, introduce yourself, and then which mayor you'd like to address your question to.
And we might have, I think we'll have some real good restaurants and, kind of like wine places you can buy and drink. Not everything's going to be, totally food oriented. I think there's going to be a couple of places where you can, sample a lot of different beers too. So on top of that, it's a Whole Foods that's on the hard corner, and I think there's a possibility a Lazy Dog might come. If anybody's heard of a Lazy Dog, I think they started it out in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, I believe. So that's all I know as I speak.
Thanks, Roger. And in the back there.
Building of houses on 45 Buffalo Grove, what school district will that be in?
It'll be in different school districts. I think as we speak, some will go to Stevenson, some will go to Vernon Hills, some will go to, unless this gets worked out, and some will go to 103, and then some will go to District 73. That's all. Do we know anything else on that? No. Okay.
Oh, gosh. All right. Take a look at our website because everything's there, and if you've got questions, just call us at the office. But again, I want to thank everybody for being here, especially our mayors and all of our public officials and all of our chamber memberships. We really appreciate coming out for this. We want to thank our luncheon sponsor, Libertyville Bank and Trust, Mundelein Community Bank, and Vernon Hills Bank and Trust for their continued support. And can't say enough about Post Time. What a great job they did for us today as well. So enjoy the weather. We look forward to seeing you in all of our events, and thanks for being here today.